Here we are, run number 1, literally just leaving the flat. It is Monday morning, it's about 5 a.m. and we're going for my first run in about 10 years. I'm seriously wondering why I've agreed to do this marathon right now. But the first challenge we've got is this hill. Let me just show you. This is the ski slope that I live at the bottom of, which is a really useful thing when you're trying to go running. So I'm going to take it a bit steady this morning. I'm not going to run up the ski slope, we're just going to walk it. The marathon training starts today. Don't know why I've agreed to do this. As I've said before, I'm not a runner, haven't run for 10 plus years. I'm the kind of person that when I see other people out running, I wonder why the hell they're doing that to themselves. But Jake's been training for a while, he's done a half marathon. We were chatting about it and we thought, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it. Full disclaimer, I did train legs yesterday. My legs are killing me this morning, so that's going to be fun. That's going to add to the enjoyment, and I'm probably going to get 5 minutes into this and really regret my life decisions. But here we are. Whew. And I'm already out of breath walking up this hill, so that's not a good start, is it? This is not going to go well at all. So the plan is this morning just to hit start on Strava, which I've never used before, I've just downloaded. Don't know if I'm going to end up using it right. I'm going to hit start, I'm going to run down to the canal, and we're going to run along the canal for as long as I can be asked to run, and then run back home again. So we'll see how we get on. And I'm going to try to film as much of it as I can. So that's the top of the hill. There is literally nothing left to do other than start running. Isn't too bad, to be fair. I don't know what everyone complains about. I'm going to head down to the canal and I'm going to talk you through what the plan is going to be for the next 8 to 12 weeks, however long we end up doing it, in terms of training, nutrition, what the goals are going to be, because my main goal isn't actually the marathon. So we'll go through all that when we get there. So let me tell you how prepared for this I was. I've, like I said, not run for 10 plus years. I've never used Strava. I don't have a Garmin or an Apple Watch or anything like that to track my run. So I'm having to use and carry this. And up until last week, I didn't even own a pair of running shoes. Literally, did not have a pair of running shoes. I've had to buy some just to start running. So that's a level that we're kind of working with here. Not great. I feel like trying to talk when I'm running is going to make it so much harder as well. This is a bad idea. Who does this for fun? So the thing that sometimes annoys me is when I speak to people and they start running or they start cycling, whatever kind of cardio, and they kind of automatically assume that, oh, because I've started doing more cardio, I have to stop training as much and I'm going to lose muscle. And it is bullshit. Maintaining muscle, even building muscle, it's still straightforward to do. Even if you're doing more and more cardio, it's literally just about how you manage your training volume and your nutrition. Since I did my show last October and my shoots last November, we're now in June, my goal has been to get stronger, put some size on and put some weight on. That goal isn't going to change with all this running. I might have to drop down to 3 days a week training, maybe. At some point, we'll see. But my purpose of training, I'm still going to be going in there, lifting as heavy as I can, getting as strong as I can, making sure my recovery's on point. And then when it comes to nutrition, this is the exciting bit. Just means I get to eat more food. Simple as that. Put more calories in, make sure my weight's going in the right direction. It was 72.5 this morning. It won't go any lower than that during this entire prep. Might even go higher. And that's about it. And just make sure that my main energy, my main focus is going into those heavy lifts that I want to improve on, and that doesn't drop. And we work the runs around it. So I have got a bit of a plan. I'll throw it up on the screen for how this is going to look week to week and how I'm going to progress my volume with my running. For now, this morning, even though it's programmed in at like 5 to 10k, I'm just going to see what I can do and use that as a baseline. So that's the plan. That's what we're going to do. I think I'm about 10 minutes in to the run, and this is the worst part. I always find the first 10 to 15 minutes are the worst, when everything's sore, you're trying to catch your breath, you're trying to find your rhythm, So right now, my feet are on fire. They don't know what the hell's going on. My hips are aching. My chest is heavy. It's not the most comfortable thing in the world. And the thought of doing this 3 times a week for the next 12 weeks, not gonna lie, I'm starting to think, what the fuck have I signed up to? I'm not a runner. And if everyone will overtake me while I'm on here, I'm gonna be gutted. And I think give it 5 minutes, hopefully, I should find my rhythm, settle into it a bit, and it should feel at least a little bit easier, he says. And I've got to go to the gym today. Well, at least it's not legs. Fuck. On we go. My feet are screaming right now, but I'm not far off of the halfway mark. I've no idea how far I've run or what my pace is, because I can't figure this fucking Strava thing out. It just shows me a map. Sorry if you just saw spitball. It just shows me a map and nothing more, which isn't very useful. I think it's going to be about the 5k mark, about, and then I've got to turn around and come back home. Problem is, I'm going to run back home along the road for a bit of change of scenery, and it's all uphill, like all uphill. It's nice, isn't it? Nature. Pretty. Get me off this fucking canal. Jesus. Oh, sign just said slow down, speed bumps. No problem, mate. No problem. It's my feet and my hips. Definitely pointed out where I need to loosen off. Hips and feet. Maybe I should do like a salsa class or something. Loosen off the old hips. Who knows? Oh, we're almost there now. Just about halfway. I think I've been running about 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Oh, we're getting there. Slow and steady. So, in terms of my nutrition, at the minute, I'm on about 220 grams of protein a day, 400 grams of carbs, 70 grams of fat. I think it's around 3,000 calories a day. So in terms of making adjustments, I'll assess it based off of my weight and photos each week. And when I do make changes, if for example my weight stays the same, I'll probably add in 25 grams of carbs a day, maybe 5 grams of fat, to try and get ahead of the fact that training volume is going to be going up and up and up. If it goes up on its own, don't need to make any changes. And if it drops, I might add 50 grams of carbs and run that for a week and see what happens. But it's nice and simple. No quick changes, nothing major. That's how we're going to do it. Might not look like it, but this is the last hill of the morning. My hips hurt, I'm tired, and I want my breakfast. On the plus side, with all the protein oats I have when I get in, they're never going to have tasted so good, are they? And it's just started to rain, so not bad timing. So we'll get back to the top of the hill, have a look what Strava's saying, because apparently it doesn't count if you don't look at that, and post it. I'll send it to Jake, call him a bastard for... I mean, to be fair, I guess I did agree for us to do this and planted the idea. But I'm still going to blame him anyway. Who does this for fun? Everyone goes on about this runner's high. Oh, you feel amazing after, I don't know how long. Not this fucking long, because I feel like shit. When's it meant to kick in? When? Oh, Jesus. And I've got to train push later on. Get back, get all my work done, train push, and then me and Soph are off to see Inside Out 2. Because if there's one thing that we both love, it is animated films. Because they are brilliant films, and I won't hear any different. Oh, right, almost there. So I'm not gonna lie, my goal for the 10k, even though I had no fucking idea how I was going to get on. So my goal for today was if I could do at least 10k in under an hour, I'd be very happy with that. And as you can see, we've done nearly 11.2k in 59 minutes. I don't really know if the pace is any good or not. Oh, but it's done. I'll take that all day long. Longer than I thought it would be. I'd had an extra 1.2k. No big deal. Didn't even sweat it. Didn't even notice. Easy. What marathon? I'm not filming anymore. I'm not going to show you my breakfast. I'm not going to fucking do anything else because I can't be fucked. I'm knackered. And apologies for the swear words. But I'm knackered. So that was my first run in 10 years. I'm pretty pleased with it. Can't say I enjoyed it. Can't say I'm looking forward to what's to come. But we've committed to it. We'll see it through. We're going to keep doing these videos on the channel, keep doing these vlogs. I'll do my training ones as well, and I'll do some days of eating, so you can see how I'm going to stay on top of my strength, physique, weight gain, all that kind of stuff, with the occasional run in there. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. If you don't like the video, I'd say I'll run after you, but we both know that's not happening. But I'd appreciate it if you did. Subscribe to the channel, and if you want to go and comment on Jake's vlogs and tell him how shit he is, and how he's never going to be able to keep up with me, I'd massively appreciate it. See you in the next one.